Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andrew Davis, and welcome to Big Boy Card Collecting. And today I got something interesting. It actually came today. It's pretty cool, and it is an NFL Instant Studio Rookie set. So there's two versions of this set. The first version was $75, and it's 42 base cards of rookies. So it's kind of the top 42 rookies or the projected rookies. It's a 42 card set and it is print to order. So when they first came out, they were available for, I believe, 7 to 10 days. And it was however many were printed is what it is. And then after the drop, because that's how Panini does things, is that that's where it's capped at. Plus probably a few extras just in case some of these to be replaced. I actually don't know the print number. I think it's maybe 347 per card. And so it's 42 cards. Each card, it's not subsequently numbered, but it's out of 347 or however many there are. We're going to find out when we open up the card. Each card has the same print number on it. Then the second version of this, which is in this box, was a $200 set, and it is the 42 plus a 101. So obviously, if you pay attention to the NFL, there are some interesting rookies this year. Obviously, we got Cam Ward, who went number one. Abdul Carter, I believe, is in this set, went number three. Number two was Travis Hunter. I believe Shedeur Sanders is in here. Jackson Dart went pretty early with the Giants. There might be a few others in here as well. And so there are only 42, and it's a 101. So obviously, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of other things. Last year, if you were paying attention, I picked up two of these sets, and I got a Bucky Irving, who's a pretty decent running back on Tampa Bay, and there's a 101. And I got a Jalen Milroe, I want to say, or maybe I'm forgetting the guy's name. He's on Tampa Bay. I believe he's a wide receiver. And so when we go and we actually look at card value, 101s, depending on the player, can be very valuable in certain aspects. So Abdul Carter 101 is going to have a value. Travis Hunter, a 101 of Travis Hunter, you could be looking at $2,000 easy, depending on how his season goes. Shedeur Sanders could be up in the air, but it's up there. Jackson Dart right now is really, really popular. That could be like $1,000 card. So obviously that's what's in this box. But we're going to go through, and I'm going to talk a little bit about value. Right now, if you're interested in buying these, you can actually buy a set of this for about $60, just a base set. Or if you want to go speculate, because, well, I am going to be very honest on this, is that some of these players, I would say at least half of them, if not more, half of them to 75 are not going to maintain their value at all. The other component is that, so it might be more advantageous because people have broken up these sets to go pick up, the thing that you need. So, for instance, if you think Jackson Dart is the future, it might be more advantageous for you to pick up just Jackson Dart and straight out Jackson Dart. So, obviously, we're going to go here with this. I'm going to go through this initially and see what we do with this. And let's hope for the best here. On this, as soon as I figure out how to open this up, obviously, here we go, right? So I am going to go through this. So just so everybody, it is out of 367. So every card here is 367. So there you go right there, everybody. That's kind of where this whole thing is positioned out. So 367 cards is not a lot on a print run. It is not a lot on a print run. It's pretty low, to be honest. So obviously this is why some of these cards, like a Jackson Dart, is going for about $10, and they're selling out pretty efficiently at $10. So if you bought this and you spent $75 and you want to piece it out, you probably could do all right with it on a base set. And then the other thing that I think people need to be aware of is that if you bought 5, you get a bit of a discount. If you bought 10, you get a little bit more of a discount. If you then went and bought 25, I believe the whole thing was $500 for 25 of them, or it might have been $300. I'm not exactly sure the exact number, but I believe if you bought 25 of these packs, it was $500. which is typically how Panini does things. So, obviously when you buy more, as soon as I figure out how to open this up, sorry everybody, they tape this stuff shut. For good reasons, because they don't want it to go, go around. But that's the thing too, is that if you bought 25 of these, and that's why people are selling them for about $60, even though if you bought one of them, it was 75 because they bought it on a wholesale level. And anybody can get access to that. As soon as these things drop, you can easily get access to it and you can participate if you so choose. And so if that's how people run their businesses with this stuff, including yours truly. It's not a trade secret. It's not a trade secret. It's not any of that. So if you would like to anybody can buy wholesale from Panini essentially. If you buy in bulk, and that's what people buy from people on eBay and not from Panini. It's a well-known secret in the industry. Apparently this is not being cooperative. This whole thing here, but we're gonna get it. This is why I hate Scotch tape on things. As soon as I figure out how to get this one, open everybody. Sorry, but that I just wanted to give everybody that heads up here. So this is apparently there we go. We got it popped. We got it popped, and we're gonna get this right now. Trying not to damage cards in the process. There we go, everybody. Here we go. So everybody in this is a rated rookie. The parallel that I'm going to show you in a little bit is elsewhere. So we got Abdul Carter, obviously 1 out of 367, low print run rookie. We got Ashton Jenney, pretty cool right there. We got a Cam Skattebo, pretty sweet right there. For those who want Cam Skattebo, we got Cam Ward, pretty cool right there. So obviously we got 2 Giants. Colton Loveland are pretty cool right there. Again, all of these, by the way, are that Dylan Gabriel, pretty cool. Again, just going through this really quickly. We got this right here. All of these people are, studio rookies, guys. We got this right here, pretty cool. Again, all of these cards are rookie cards. So we got that right there. And now it's going to be interesting to see who becomes what and all that stuff. We got this right here. Again, we got this right here. This guy right here. So Jalen Milroe is out of Alabama. Pretty cool right there. Just so everybody knows, we got him right here on Kansas City. We got obviously Jackson Dart. This is a $10 card, easy all day. Also, what's nice is that it's team colors on this, so it's kind of cool. And they do it for all the players, right? We got this right here, pretty cool. We got this one right here. Obviously Cowboys right there. We got this right here. We got Caleb Johnson, pretty cool right there. On the Steelers, cool right there. And again, as I stated before, there's a bunch of these players who can be great. I would say it's 25 to 75. And we don't know who's who exactly at this point, because as we have learned, and this is a phenomenon that happens in the NFL, is that players, especially quarterbacks, in their sophomore season tend to drop for the most part. So that's important to pay attention to. This right here, obviously we got that. And I'm going to do this relatively quickly because I don't want to bore everybody with all of this, because there's nothing really all that special here with this. Quinn Ewers, again, he's on the Dolphins. At some point, he's going to be traded or he's going to take over, and he could be potentially the future of that organization. He's not looking too good right now, but that's okay. He needs time to adjust. We got this right here. Pretty cool. With that, we got this right here. This right here. There's 42 cards here. So if you spend $60 and get 42 cards, I don't know what that looks like exactly, but there we go. We got the infamous or the great, Shedeur Sanders. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with him and to see what this card does. It's fascinating. We got him right here. This right here. This one right here. This guy's kind of tearing it up. Tez Johnson, very interesting player to watch, lack of a better word. Some Travis Hunter for all of those who like Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner. Jags are interesting. It's going to be interesting what him and Trevor Lawrence do. in the next few years, but clearly, obviously, he's a cool player, a very, very good player at that. He might be, the offensive rookie. He might be the rookie of the year. We don't know yet. We got this Trey Harris. Could be Jackson Dart too. It's wide open, right? We got this right here. We got this one right here. This right here for everybody who's out there. We got this right here. We got Will Howard right here. Pittsburgh Steelers. And then we got the final one right here. And again, 42 cards, all rookies, all that rookie ensemble right there. Obviously, we don't know who's going to be good, who's going to be bad. Supposedly, there's statistics. Obviously, I think Abdul Carter is going to be fine. I think Cam Scatterby is going to be interesting to watch. Looks like Jackson Dart is kind of the new QB for New York, and Russell Wilson's the most expensive backup for them. So we got that going on. And then the thing about, as I stated before, if you're turning in now, is I bought the $200 box, which comes with a parallel. And so here's the parallel. That's the 101. And again, this is where it gets interesting. And I've already made the commitment that obviously I'm a New York Giants fan. I'm looking for the Cam Scatterby. I'm looking for the Jackson Dart, Abdul Carter, potentially a few other players. So if I don't like the player on this, I'm just going to sell it. And we got Caleb Johnson of Pittsburgh Steelers. So he's the running back, obviously rookie. And it's cool right here. I mean, it's not a bad card. But obviously it's not something that I'm not a Steelers fan, nothing against the Steelers. And I know somebody's going to want this card. It's a 101. And so I'm going to be obviously selling this card because I personally do not care for the Steelers. I have no desire for the Steelers, nothing against the Steelers, just not a Steelers fan. I would much rather have a, Cam Scatterby and Abdul Carter. Obviously, Jackson Dart is what I'm hunting. Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders. Dylan Gabriel, to be honest, I think would be better for me in the long run as for my own personal collection. But, it's not a bad card. Somebody's going to want this. It is a 101, as you can see on the back. So there is only one of these out there. So that's the thing. So basically, the understanding of how many cards are printed in this whole set, if you really want to do the math here, there's 42 of these, each one of each player, and there's a 101 of each player. So there's 42 of each of those. And then you have 367 of studio rookies. So 42 plus 367 is, off the top of my head, 409. So there's 409 cards collectively in this whole set. And obviously I have 43 right here. So, I mean, there really isn't a lot of people who have these cards. I mean, we could do the math right now, right? I have 43 out of the 409, I think. So just to put this in perspective, I'm opening up my calculator for a reason. It's so important to understand this, right? So 43 over 409 means I have 10% of the whole print run in my hand. That's exactly what it is. So I have 10% of the whole print run sitting in my hand right now. That's crazy if you think about it. So not a lot of cards in this set. I'm even wondering, right? I'm wondering, right? So it almost seems that I don't even know how that's even possible. I don't even know how this is even possible, right? I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? I mean, obviously there's more than just 360 cards, right? I'm sorry. There's yeah. That does make sense actually. I think it makes sense. I think my math is right on this. Meaning that there are 367 sets, and then there's an additional 42 sets. And I'm sorry. My math isn't right on that. I have one set. I'm sorry. My math is actually not right on that. So it would be 1 over 409. So yeah. Sorry, my math is actually not right on that. Now that I did it, but it's still a decent amount, right? So essentially, I have about 3% of the whole card run in my hand. It's not 10%. I moved the decimal around. My bad. It's 3%, give or take, which is still a lot. It's still a lot. Now that I think about it, now that I really think about my math. So it's a lot. It's a decent amount. So if you bought one of these and you have one of these sets, you have about 3%. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy on that point. But again, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, this is where the real value comes in because this is at least $100 card, if not more. And I unfortunately just don't know enough about this player at the moment. I mean, I know about maybe 10 players, rookies. So if it was Ashton Jennings, I could tell you and give you an estimate. If it was Shador, I could give you an estimate. If it was Travis Hunter, I could give you an estimate. Cam Scatterboo, I could give you an estimate. But yeah, it's definitely cool in that regard. But yeah, no, it's at least like 100, if not $150 card off the bat, which is nice because this is $75. If you bought one new, right now they're trading for about 60 on eBay for this whole set. So this is 60, and then this is depending on what you pick up anywhere from like 125 to 200, depending. I mean, if you piece out the whole thing, I mean, you can do all right. You can do all right with it. You'll make a clean like 30, $40 if you sell the whole thing. So, I mean, if I wanted to, I could sell this whole thing right now easily for 250, easy. So pretty cool on that point. But again, I'm pretty happy with it. Not unhappy with it. Obviously, it's just product from my eBay store. So, but it is a 101. So you know what it is? That's where the value comes from if you buy that. But if you just want this and you want a spec and you don't know who's going to be good and you pick 42, you're just indexing the whole thing. And that's one way how to collect cards. So again, it's pretty cool on that front. I got no complaints about it. I'm pretty happy about it. This whole thing's going into my binder. It's going into my card binder. I have from last year. It's cool. This year, it's cool. And we'll see who's good. And I'm not going to worry about it because I have 42 people. And what it'll be when I want to sell this in 10 years is the 25% will pay for the whole thing and then some. So that's where we're at. If not, this card alone will pay for the whole thing and I'll be golden. And then maybe I'll go buy myself a 6-pack to celebrate that. Caleb Johnson, haven't really seen him, but they're playing Thursday night, guys. They're playing Thursday night. So maybe I'll put this card up on Thursday night. I'll see what happens. But I'll keep everybody informed on all that. You want to watch this, see this, check it out. But if you do want to buy this card and you are a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, let me know because I'm more than happy to figure out a deal for you. Otherwise, on Thursday, it's going up on the eBay, and that is in the link down below. I sell a lot of cards, guys. I sell a lot of cards. This one's going to be up in my eBay store Thursday night because the Bengals are playing the Steelers. And given how this week has gone, I mean, I would put $10 on the Bengals for the sake of it because this has been the last 2 weeks have been the upset weeks. Just I don't want to talk about it. So it's been a rough one. It's been a rough one. But yes, this is a 101. So pretty cool right there. So thank you everybody for watching this. I'm probably gonna do something tomorrow night too. I'm either doing SpongeBob or Shoebox Treasure. I haven't decided. Thursday I'm watching football. Friday I'm probably gonna have some Disney stuff in. And then I got some other stuff coming that's kind of funky. So yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff in cards to break down. So if you're into cards, you like what I pull, you want to see cool stuff I pull, parallels I pull, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I got you covered. But again, pretty cool. 101s are fun. 101s are fun. I mean, they have real value. And this is one of those cards that definitely easy $100. I would not sell a 101 for less than 100, including this one. And we're gonna wait and see. And the Steelers are kind of good, so we're gonna see what happens. Because they're better than the Ravens. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, everybody. On that note, and yeah. So thank you so much for watching with me, everybody. Hope you enjoy this stuff as much as I do. And again, I just like breaking open cards, guys, and I really, really, really enjoy that. And I got a lot of cool stuff coming this week and next week, and we're gonna have a good time. and we're gonna pull some really cool stuff. I get the feeling we're gonna pull some really cool stuff in the next few days. So and who knows, maybe we'll just start singing "Let It Snow" if we pull something really cool. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I do want to remind everybody just to make sure that everybody's well aware. I do have an eBay store, so look for Comics and Collectibles. Come shop with us on eBay at Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. And as I stated before, if you just type in Pop Anime Comics Collectibles or Pop Anime Comics, you'll come and find my eBay store. And I sell a lot of base relics like this in my store. I sell a lot of stuff like this in my store. I sell stuff like this, which is a one-on-one in my store. I sell this stuff in my store. I have sold this card in my store. Yes, it's an expensive card. And then I do have a $1,200 card right now up in my eBay store. And I got some one-on-ones in my eBay store. And I got a bunch of other cool stuff. And I also do sell $4 cards. So $4 cards, $6 cards, $8 cards. And if you're looking for cards and you do not see what you're looking for, shoot me a message because I may have it and it just might not be listed yet. And it could very well be that I just didn't get around to listing it, or I have so much cards that I can only list so much in a month. So if you're looking for something and I got it, I'm more than happy to help you out, find it, work out a deal, figure it out, and then it will be great. You'll get what you want. I'll help sell you a card. Everybody will be happy. And if I don't have it, chances are I know somebody who does. And I'm more than happy to direct you to that person so you can get what you want. So thank you so much for watching. Definitely tune in tomorrow night, somewhere around 7:30ish, 8ish, depending, to do either SpongeBob or Shoebox Treasures. Haven't decided yet. Definitely turn on Friday. We're going to do something Disney. And probably Saturday, we're going to do the thing that we didn't do on Wednesday. I just haven't decided what I want to do yet. So that's the whole thing with all that. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for letting me share my love for cards with you guys. And I look forward to just unboxing more cool stuff as it comes in, because I got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to do. So thank you so much, and I will catch everybody on the flip side.